I know along this path, and many of the elected officials and folks who have been candidates have experienced this. You're not present often. You are out talking to people at all times of the day. You are working hard to build support. And I know that you may not know sometimes why I do this, but this room is why. This room is why. And so I went to vote with my mom earlier today. And when I was 8 years old helping my mother study for the citizenship test, I never could have imagined that I would go with her to cast her ballot to vote for her son for the United States Congress. Our journey, this campaign's journey, started in April. But the journeys of so many people here in Rhode Island, the shared story I've talked so much about along this campaign, began many generations ago. Whether your ancestors came to Rhode Island in search of religious freedom, or came here as enslaved peoples, or came here for economic opportunity in the 20th century, whether they were Irish or Italian, Cape Verdean or Portuguese, West African or Dominican or Colombian, or from any place in between, the journey of so many Rhode Islanders and their families is one of grit, hard work, determination, and resilience. And I stand on the shoulders of so many who came before me to make this day possible. As people in public service, we have an obligation to make sure that journey is met by an understanding of our great responsibility. Our shared obligation, the obligation that I have, especially as I look to take this role as your representative to the United States Congress, is to work for you, to ensure that our country, our state, continues to be a place where everyone has a life and a shot at having the freedoms that they deserve. A freedom to security in their retirement, a freedom from gun violence, a freedom to make the most difficult healthcare decisions without a legislator in the room, a freedom to grow up in a habitable planet, a freedom to live a life that is full of opportunity. Throughout this campaign, we've crisscrossed this district from Woonsocket to Newport, East Providence to Cumberland, Providence to Middletown, and yes, right here in Pawtucket. And what I have heard time and time again is that these people feel like government just isn't working for them. A woman in North Providence said to me, "I'm not sure why you'd want to go down there to Washington, D.C. And I said back to her, "To work for you." There you go. To work for you. There you go. So I ran for Congress, and I've dedicated the bulk of my career to public service because I believe in a politics of the possible. I believe that when we come together, guided by a common desire to make tomorrow better than today, we can do great things. Yeah. Most definitely. That's right. So as I close this evening, I want to let you know that this is just the beginning of a partnership between me and between you and the people throughout our communities. The people of the 1st Congressional District who gave me this great honor tonight. And I dedicate myself to building our communities so that everybody can thrive. So thank you. Thank you for the honor of representing you in Congress, and thank you to Rhode Island for putting your trust in me. I won't let you down.